How to master Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, that's on 4. Look, Mr. Fantastic is a super dope character. I remember some people saying he wasn't that good, this, that, and the third, whatever, but he really is good. So let's talk about it. The best way to play Mr. Fantastic and to master him is to understand his whole entire kit and how to link up each attack with each attack, right? So he basically has hella shield. And you basically need to realize which attacks and which abilities give him the most shield and how to loop that in a continuous cycle so that you just have the most survivability at all times. What I like to do is I like to just hit people. I like to grab them with his for me it's L2 on the PlayStation 5 ability, and I like to kind of pull them closer. Then I like to grab them and slingshot myself towards them and hit them some more. By then, I'm already reaching max elasticity, and then I'm that big version, and then I'm just beating them down, right? If they're a tank, I like to jump tanks with other people. Tanks more than not can mess up Mr. Fantastic if it's just one on one. If you really know how to use Mr. Fantastic, you could also still mess them up, but it's like a 50-50, like, you know. So it's better to jump tanks, but when it's like a healer or something, you really can get them. But the thing is with Mr. Fantastic, just like other characters, he's a huge target because of how annoying he can be. And so because of that, people are going to end up jumping you. You'll see a lot of that in this game. People will end up jumping you pretty often. Like when I'm attacking healers or little like, you know, squirrel girls or something like that, then all of a sudden their tanks usually come after me. The Hulks, the Doctor Stranges and stuff like that. So you could see here I'm reaching max elasticity, and then look at this, doom doom doom. I'm getting her. Another thing you have to realize about Mr. Fantastic is he has lingering hitboxes. So he stretches and punches you, and that's good, right? Because he has a good distance. But when you punch for like 1 or 2 seconds, yeah, it's like like 1.5 seconds. He has a lingering hitbox, meaning you can slide your hands around and hit multiple people, or hit people that you missed or that dodged or something, and you just want to keep hitting them. So if you do that right, you can still hit people even if you miss, or you can hit multiple people, which is really good. Mr. Fantastic, his duty is to control the battlefield with his stretchy abilities. When you like, basically, he has a move where you can grab onto people and pull them towards you, or if you grab two of the enemy teammates, you can slam them together, right? Doing that while somebody's trying to jump one of your comrades or anything like that will greatly change what happens in that fight. You know, it can help you guys come out on top. Using Mr. Fantastic in this way is the smartest way. Use his ability. Look how I grabbed that Hulk, and then our Squirrel Girl gave him the business, and then he was stuck. And then look, this guy chooses Mr. Fantastic. He's trying to bully us. But look, we're all jumping him. We're all jumping him. Boom, boom, boom. He's dead. Right. He's not that good against like more multiple people. He's only good really when people aren't paying attention to him or in 1v1s. You know. He's a good character in general, but it's like you have to really know how to use him. Another thing that you have to do when you're Mr. Fantastic is to always, always, always use Mr. Fantastic to attack healers and DPSs. Demolish them, because you most likely will survive more than they will, right? And stay around your teammates, because another thing is the grab move that you have that pulls you towards your opponents. It also could pull you towards your teammates, and you can give them shield when you do that. Look how I'm getting this guy. But yeah, so basically, you want to use all his abilities to the maximum potential. Another thing I think people don't think about in the uh, fast pacedness of a game is that they don't use his pull ability to get in and out of danger. Right? So you can use the pull ability to get in and do damage, but then when you see that the fight is not really winnable, just turn around and use your pull ability to escape by grabbing onto your teammates if you see them still, or if you see them starting to run away or back up or something, back up with them and use the pull ability to get closer to them, and so you're not left behind and getting jumped, you know. So it's like it's a good way to use it like that as well. Another thing I noticed about Mr. Fantastic is sometimes flyers like Iron Man or Storm, they underestimate the length of his stretch. So they'll actually be kind of close to the ground, not too far from the ground, and your stretch could really take them out. And then when like they sometimes they don't even notice. They're like, "What the heck is going on?" But it's really good to use his stretch abilities to get flyers out of the fight. Really, you can also grab onto flyers, even if they're flying away. Like I've grabbed onto Iron Man's while they're flying away and pulled them, boom. And even if they still fly forward, they still get a good amount of damage from that pull too. So, if you see somebody camping like a I'm thinking about like a Moon Knight or something, right, hiding on a roof. Use your pull ability to grab onto that Moon Knight and boom, get up there and start beating them down. Another thing, his team up ability with Invisible Woman. Use that team up ability often. As soon as you have it and you're in a fight, use it because it gives you extra shield. And then while they do damage on you, when the damage stops, that shield will kind of like give you some health depending on the remaining amount of that shield. So basically, it's just another survivability tool. So it's like you want to use it. There's really no reason not to use it. And if you and here's another thing that I feel like people don't know. You can use that shield with your special, the Invisible Woman shield. You can use that shield with the max elasticity when you get big and start doing double damage and stuff like that. Like right there, right here. You can use the Invisible Woman shield before that, and you'll have it on while you're doing this form. So you'll have extra survivability. And when you put on the shield, become max elasticity, and do your special, you'll keep the survivability of the max elasticity and the shield. A lot of people don't know that because a lot of people like get killed out of their specials when they're doing their specials. But it's like if you make yourself have the survivability more before you do your special will be 10 times more dangerous. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, 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 peace.